What's up, y'all? It's Midwest Thing Podcast. Chris from the Lou. How y'all doing? Like and subscribe. All right. How y'all doing out there? Now, this is a campfire story. This is a part 3 to the White Castle or the Castle stories. This time is about the time that I messed around with a married woman that worked at the castle. All right, so I'm not exactly sure how old this young lady was. But she was way older than me. I was 19, and she worked there. She was like 30. She was in her 30s. She had to be like 35, 36, 37, something like that. And I'm 19. And when I worked at the castle for the first couple years I worked there, it wasn't that many people that spoke English. There were a lot of Hispanics that worked there. So I would always have to be on cash register or in drive-through. I would always have to be there on cash register or drive-through for first couple years. Then they started like hiring other people in there. So it was this older white woman that what happened was she started working there. She was trying to get a divorce or separated from her husband. And her husband came up there a couple times too. Couple times they actually had to call the cops on him to leave because he was like doing some stalker type shit. You know what I'm saying? He would come up there like trying, I don't know, like harassing her or whatever. Man, crazy stories. Dude that I was kicking it with, whatever, he still would sell weed out the drive-through. I remember he would have people call his phone, or it was like a passcode or whatever when they get to the drive-through that they would say, and he was on drive-through, or if I was on drive-through, he would let me know somebody coming through, get a sack or whatever. So that was still going on. Working a night shift, you'll have a lot of drunk or ablaze people, high people come through. I didn't see a dude getting some sloppy toppy. Getting some sloppy toppy in the drive-through. Roll up like 10, 11 o'clock at night, getting some sloppy toppy and getting some White Castles. I didn't have women flash me for free food. Working at the castle. Late at night, overnight shift from 10 to like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, you'll get some random people like that leaving from the club or party or whatever. So back to the story. This woman was trying to was separated or getting a divorce or whatever, and she had to need another job. So she started working there. And we would flirt. She started flirting with me a lot, and I really didn't know how to take it because I was like, is she flirting with me or is she just being funny? She'd be doing like funny little things and touching my hand and my butt and like all that type of stuff. So one time, something happened to her car. It broke down or something, and she ended up needing a ride home. Now, as far as what I know, and she told me it wasn't her crib. It wasn't her crib. She was staying with her grandma's house. And so, with that being said, I was skeptical about taking her home, but I did it anyway. So I took her home. I took her to her grandma's house that she claimed it was her grandma's house. And she started flirting with me, while we was riding, to her crib. And so what happened was that when she got there, she was like, "You want to come in? You want to have a drink with me or whatever?" I'm like, "All right. I mean, I guess I don't know." I was kind of, I didn't know exactly who was there or whatever. I'm like, who here? She's like, "Oh no, it's my grandma's house. She sleep. She probably sleep by now. It's late. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know, 9, 10 o'clock at night." So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll come in. So we did. We had some drink, had some Moscato, and was just talking and just she was just flirting with me and everything, and we end up getting it in. We end up having sex or whatever, and but nothing crazy happened. Like nobody showed up. Her husband didn't show up or nothing like that or nothing like that. But got it in, and then shortly after that, like a week or two after that, she ended up quitting the job, or something happened that she ended up like just quitting or the job. I'm not sure exactly if it was. I don't know exactly what happened, to be honest with you, because we was cool. We still was cool at the job with her, but that was just that one time that we actually did end up messing around, and so I don't know really what happened to her. So that's a story, another story, part of the White Castle series, the Castle Working at the Castle series. Like and subscribe. Deuces. See y'all later.